Good day. My name is Jeff Johnson. I'd like to invite you to hire the law offices of Jeffrey D. Johnson here in Johnson City, Tennessee. I represent clients in approximately 6 counties, the eastern part of Tennessee. We handle mainly criminal defense, personal injury, corporations, domestic affairs, which includes divorce, custody, anything to do with domestic relations of the family, immigration, bankruptcy, and we do debt collection. There are a number of other areas that I'm also highly experienced in, as well as my staff. However, in a general law practice, pretty much anything comes through the door I'm going to be somewhat experienced in. If I am not, I make a promise to you that I will refer you to someone who is an expert in that area. In other words, if I cannot give you the best service possible in this area, I will not undertake a case. Which goes into my promise to you as a lawyer, period. I never, ever, ever make a straight out promise. Don't worry, it's in the bag. We're going to win. Give me your money. Never. Any lawyer who does this is just an out and out shyster, liar, or whatever you want to call an unethical lawyer. All you can ever promise is your tireless effort, your skill, and an ability to bring about the best possible resolution to your case. In many cases, the cards are just there. They're just laid out, and the only thing you can possibly do if it's a criminal matter is try and negotiate a lower sentence or try and negotiate a lower settlement amount if you happen to be defending someone who's committed a personal injury. However, where the lawyering skills come in are a complete knowledge of the area of the law, an ability to understand every subtlety, to analyze, then to synthesize, then to go into that particular problem, understand it perfectly, deal with the opposing side in a way that you know everything that they would be dealing with as well. Advise your client as to what you feel the best course of action is to take. However, I said the word advise, never tell. You would be hiring me, not the other way around. The final word is always yours. I would say what I think is best. I'd give you my recommendation. I would give you maybe a percentage of chances of winning or not winning or how I feel we should go. But at the end, you're the one who is always going to make the final decision. Now, when it gets to criminal matters, I can say with a bit of immodesty, I've never lost a trial in New York or here. In New York City, I practiced about 14 years, did about 15 state and federal trials, never lost. One hung jury, I retried and won. I have won 3 here. Many of my years of practice have been out of the country, as well as in New York City and here. I did practice in Ohio, California, Florida, mainly in business law. However, in New York and in here, it's been a great deal in litigation and in criminal work, as well as all areas of domestic, personal injury, whether it's an accidental or it's on purpose. Someone hits you, breaks your jaw, that's called a tort, a personal injury as well. It's an intentional one. Whereas in a car accident or stuff of that nature, it's negligence, unintentional. The point being is this: if I can't handle it to the very utmost of my abilities, which have an expertise in that field that I feel no one else could do better, I will not take the case. That's all I can ever really promise you. On this website, there are, I believe, 5 or 6 links going to criminal, immigration. Please look at those. Please study that particular sublink. to find a little bit more about that, but also look at my biography. I've been practicing law for 35 years, a great deal of it out of the country, which I think has given me a particular insight into analyzing any problem, coming up with a quick solution, and a quick rationalization of it to where I can give the proper advice as to how to go. I've been here for over 2 years now. My mother became, well, I had some family problems, and I came here to be a little close to my mother and help her. And all of the differences between New York, Ohio, California, where I went to law school, I have mastered. There's really no difference in the law, just a few details and procedures, and maybe you have a 1-year statute of limitations instead of 2 years, things like that. The law is the law. Being able to understand the subtle relationships, the theory of the law, being able to understand people, negotiate, only try and get along with the prosecutor as much as you can. Then when it has to go the other way and you have to go to trial, then you do that as well. Point is, folks, I offer a very, very reasonable fees. I will give you my very best, always, no matter what the fee is, whether it's $5, $5 million, whatever. I promise I will work tirelessly for you, and I'll never, ever lie to you. The most important thing in my life is my dignity, my honor, and my integrity. Thank you very much.